it is what it is. Bubbles, bubbles everywhere, but not a drop to drink. Oh, right on. All right, so we're down to the last sign of the year, Sagittarius. And there's a Sagittarius that your time is running out and you're about to go down for something because you refuse to tell the truth. That's what you get when you throw caution to the wind for no apparent reason. Or when you go up against somebody who's done nothing fucking to you. Or keep secrets for somebody when they're in the fucking wrong. Someone's initials are BLK. Someone smokes cigars. Someone completely shaves their entire body. They're completely smooth. Someone's an air sign. And this is not a Sagittarius reading, by the way. I just mentioned that because of it today being the first day of Sagittarius. This is a general reading for anybody. Let go. So somebody either needs to let go of it, air sign, or an air sign needs to let go so that they can have what's really for them. Love spell. Somebody's doing love spells. And if you're finding it a hard time to let go of somebody, it's because they've done a love spell on you. Because they know your future, they know what's coming, and they don't want you to have it. A gold digger in the reverse. So either somebody made a choice because of money, and now they want to reverse that choice because their guilt's getting to them, and they're trying to manifest you so that they can confess what they did. They give you some kind of closure, or give you some kind of leg up, or to help you get something. Somebody stole some money from somebody, and somebody was paid to keep their mouth shut. But now they want to say, fuck it, I don't care. I'm going to tell them anyways because this never should have happened. Someone lives in Chicago. The Windy City. Or let it go, let it go. Can't fight it back anymore. The wind is howling tonight. Something, I don't know, but the wind is really strong here tonight, and it made me think of the Windy City, and then it made me think of that damn song from Frozen. Somebody's frozen in fear. They want to tell you, they want to come talk to you, they just don't know how. Because they married somebody for money. And literally, that's not the only part of the betrayal. They not only betrayed you by leaving you and marrying someone else for money, they also stabbed you in the back by doing something really fucked up. And they possibly were a part of this betrayal that you went through, or, again, they were just paid to keep their mouth shut. But either way, they know something that you need to know, and they're just not telling you. And it's eating this person alive. And it's going to continue to eat them alive until they do. Because this whole thing, someone either has died or will die. Someone is going to spend 20 to life in prison, and somebody else, the one that tells the truth, is the one that's going to get redemption. That is a prophecy that I prophesied 3 years ago, and I'm still sticking to it. Give it time, because everything is going to work out exactly the way it's supposed to. You just gotta let it flow. You can't force anything. When you start forcing shit, that's when shit goes wrong. No, it's not the right time. Move on. Someone is unavailable. It's a waste of time. It's over. Or that's what someone convinced somebody else. Someone could have lied and told somebody that maybe you like were in a breakup, or in someone could have told this other person that you had moved on, that you were in a relationship, and you really hadn't. But because that person convinced them it was not the right time to come talk to you, that you'd already moved on, they needed to move on too. This person, for whatever reason, they believed it. But it's because you guys were being guided and guarded. Your guardian angels were protecting you, and there was things that had to happen and things that had to play out. You guys were meant to go through the separation, and you might have just been, it might be the end of it. But the lessons that were learned, this person's going to come back and tell you the truth, because that was part of one of the lessons they learned, was how fucked up what they did really was. And they might want to take you out for coffee or dinner and talk to you in a public setting. Maybe they're afraid you won't talk to them in private, or maybe you've already told them you won't. I don't know. But I'm really getting the feeling that this is someone you have not talked to in a while. Someone's a life path 1. And somebody does want to manifest a passionate new beginning, fiery passionate new beginning with you. So somebody does want somebody back. But they at least meet Virginia. Somebody could live in Virginia, or someone's name. Sorry about that, guys. But Who's Afraid of Virginia Woolf? Sorry about that, guys. But Who's Afraid of Virginia Woolf? That was the movie I think had Elizabeth Taylor in it, but it's a very classic stage production. And I think it's about a couple whose daughter died, but they refuse to admit she's dead. But I could be wrong. But somebody might be going through that. Someone could have passed on, and somebody else is refusing to admit that they're dead. Like they're refusing to accept the fact that this person is no longer here. And maybe somebody thought by doing this to you, they were getting some kind of by fucking you over, this person thought that they were somehow getting the person who passed on, like, some kind of victory from the grave or something. I don't know. Because I really feel like you didn't do nothing to this person. Like, I really don't. I feel like you don't even know about the situation at all. It could have been somebody who you had a love affair with, who was married, and you didn't know it. So their wife hated you, and their wife has passed on, and now the person you had a love affair with is like wanting to like take you out as a way of vindicating their wife, or vice versa. You had a relationship with a married person, and the person you had a relationship with passed on, and now the other spouse is trying to like take you out like for some kind of vengeance, or maybe the person you had a relationship with actually left you something in their will, and the spouse is trying to take you out so you don't get it. I mean, it's something twisted, but you're being protected from it. Yeah, somebody is a prisoner of their mind, or somebody knows they're going to jail, and that's another reason why they want to try and come talk to you to see if they can get you to like compromise with them or to have pity on their soul, because they broke their heart breaking yours. Breaking your heart broke theirs. No, they're heartbroken because they're going to jail and because they got caught. The air signs are strong. It was the first card out was the air signs. Somebody could have. Oh, I mean, Gemini, Libra, and Aquarius out here. Like that's pretty much the only signs that are out here until now. Leo, but somebody could have said that they told you something and they didn't. They could have said that they traveled to you and you guys had a conversation and it never happened. They could have said they called you. Either way, there was something somebody was supposed to tell you and they didn't tell you, and they worked their ass off to make sure you don't find out this information. It's actually a part of the reason why they're going to be going to jail, because they committed crimes trying to cover up what the crime that had already taken place. But they were told to tell you something and they have not told you. And now either the authorities are coming in to tell you, or this person's rushing in to try and smooth this all over. Well, not really smooth it over because they're going to cause drama. But or maybe if you don't take their offer, because maybe they're going to come in and be like, hey, look, yeah, I was supposed to tell you this, or yeah, like whatever, but or I owe you this, but this is the way it's going to go down, and you're like, no, it's not, bitch. You fucked me over, and you're not going to tell me how I'm going to deal with the justification or the how I get restitution. You're not going to tell me how I'm going to take what you did to me. No, I'll see you in court. Then if you have that attitude or whatever, this person's going to like want to probably physically fight you. So the authorities probably wind up getting called anyways. But this person's going to come in and admit a form of, because I feel like they're still going to hide something. Maybe they're going to try and act like they weren't the mastermind, and they really are. Or they're going to come in pretending they love you and try to get back with you so that you will... Something, this person's still keeping something from you, and they're still lying about something. Either they still have somebody else, and that somebody else is just as involved and not wanting to get in trouble, so they both agreed for this person to come in and tell you... Oh, great. That's great. And tell you whatever the two of these idiots have come up with, thinking that you'll believe it or you'll go along with it, so that they could finish fucking you over, so that they could run off into the sunset and be happy. It could be a Sagittarius, Scorpio, Gemini, or Taurus. A Gemini Taurus couple, Gemini Sagittarius couple, Gemini Scorpio couple, Scorpio Taurus, whatever, a mixture of those two. And I feel like the one that's coming to talk to you, they were bewitched. Like, they were the ones that the love spell was put on, but they're still under the love spell, or their pride and their ego is too fucking big for them to admit that they were wrong, and so they're still trying to stand 10 toes down on the choice that they made, and again, either try and make it look like you're the bad guy, or try to take you out so you're no longer an issue. I just heard cancer too. So it could be a Cancer and a Taurus couple. That are facing judgment for either trying to get you stuck or somebody, December 20th is significant. Somebody has blonde hair. Somebody needs to go to the doctor. Or someone works for the Red Cross, or something to do with the Red Cross. Somebody's a Life Path 4. Somebody might have killed themselves. Or that's the plot that you're about to find out. This group of people, or these people, try to drive you crazy and try to basically get you to kill yourself for whatever reason. And it didn't work because you were too mentally strong and your will to live was too strong. And now these people are fucked because somehow, some way, it's been exposed what they were doing. It's that, or somebody drives a white truck, or somebody has taken themselves out because of what they did to you, and because they were exposed, and they don't want to have to pay the consequences, so they'd rather take themselves out. Or somebody was trying to blame you for a death that they're responsible for. Could be a Virgo or a Leo. Or this plot was plotted in 2019. You might have went through something in 2019 that you weren't supposed to survive through it, and you did. Like, you might have supposed to have been killed, and by the grace of God, you got away from whatever it was before getting killed, but you did go through like some kind of torture, kidnap, raping, something. But it was supposed to end your life, and you got away. And ever since then, this person's been trying their hardest to cover up what they did. But there's evidence, and it's now coming to light. This person's going to have to pay for what they did to you, and anyone who was involved in the cover-up, and anyone who was involved in the setup. A 1 and a 9 makes 10. This could have happened October 20th of 2019. Or December 20th of 2019. Or March 20th. Or someone's birthday is March 20th, December 20th, or October 20th. Or December 19th. Yeah. This person waged a war against you because they were in the wrong. And now it's all backfired, and they're going to get 3 times the amount of fucking consequence and trouble that they would have if they would have just left it alone after they failed the first time. Somebody wants to defend themselves now. Could be a Leo. Doesn't have to be. Somebody really wanted to steal away your independence. They wanted to steal away your will to live, your ambition, siphon your energy and your soul. Like, somebody wanted to be you. Fucking as crazy as that sounds, somebody wanted to be your ass. And they tried everything to get it done. Someone's initials are DN or ND. Or somebody lives in Indianapolis. and that person's having fucking nightmares. They're full of stress and anxiety. They're probably drinking a lot or doing some drugs, popping pills, because they know what's coming to them, and they know there's no way out. Because you stood in your power, you told your truth, you spoke your truth, and you're not backing down. And this person knows that you're telling the truth, and this person also knows there's other people that know you're telling the truth, and there's no way out. Somebody has a bed that has like drawers underneath the bed, and they're hiding something underneath their bed, like whatever it is. It's hidden under their bed so that nobody can find it. Well, that's what they're thinking. Nobody will find it. The color green is significant, or somebody's just green with envy. Someone's name is Annie. Teresa Caputo. I don't know why that just popped in my head, but Long Island medium. Whatever ending somebody wanted for you, that's the ending that they're going to have. And it's about to happen. Because somebody would not swallow their pride. They wouldn't swallow their ego. This person's pride and ego and greed. It's literally going to be the death of them. Somebody definitely lives in a big city. Again, I always get Chicago from that. To me, that just says the downtown's Chicago skyline, like, and that it looks like he's sitting in Lake Michigan. But it could be New York, it could be Atlanta, Los Angeles. The color red is really significant too. There could be a Gemini who was trying to take out a Capricorn and wound up taking themselves out. So if you had an affair with a married person and maybe you didn't even know they were married, or maybe they lied to you about the circumstances of the marriage. They could have told you that they hadn't seen their spouse in 2-3 years, and that they were trying to find them to give them divorce papers, and it was a lie the whole time. They were just in a separation from their spouse, and they were using you as a get-through or someone to make their spouse jealous. Well, you didn't know any of that, and this person achieved their goal by making the spouse jealous, and they made him insanely fucking homicidal. And this person tried to unalive you, and they actually wound up unaliving themselves, or they're about to. Or you could have worked with a Gemini, and that person wants to be you, and maybe you had no clue. Like, maybe you thought you guys were friends. I mean, you might have thought this person was your friend, but this person was just a secret hidden enemy who was only around you to learn you and to be close enough to stab you in the back when it came time, when this King of Wands told him to do it. There was a King of Wands that was calling the shots, a Cancer or a Leo. It's somebody who had the same vision as you, but was too afraid to go after it, and they hated you because you had you were brave, and you had the wisdom and the courage to go after your vision, and they didn't. And that's why this person was envious of you and why they wanted to destroy you. This person actually could do the same thing as you. And you guys might have been meant to do it together. But this person chose to let you build something up and then steal it from you while trying to take you out and pretend like they did it all. You're about to find out some really, really fucked up shit. Either there's going to be someone who actually does love you enough to come and tell you the truth, or the authorities are coming to tell you. But either way, this is over, and you are about to know what you've been wanting to know for a long fucking time. January 20th is significant. There's definitely a Gemini that's involved, if not the mastermind. There could be a younger Gemini who has gone around spreading lies and gossip and talking a lot of shit. Could be a teenager or in their early 20s. This could be like a niece or a nephew or one of your own children. Or it could just be, or it could be a friend of yours' child. But there's a Gemini that smiles in your face but really wants you dead. Because they wanted your Wheel of Fortune. They wanted to be you. That's it. Plain and simple. This person wanted to be you. They wanted the life that was destined for you, and they thought that through doing this to you, they could have it. They possibly even... Either they stole your person. Like, I mean, they like, so maybe if it's not the whole... They were married, and you were the third party, maybe they seduced your person away from you and married them after... they got you out of the picture. Or if it is a scenario where your person was married to them before you met them, this person didn't really want your person back. They just didn't want you and them to be together. There's also a Scorpio that's very heavily involved. Could be a Scorpio that's a private detective, security guard, private eye, who this Gemini paid to follow you around or befriend you or whatever, and this person was dirty. They know the truth, and they still sided with this person and told them fake facts about you. Alternative facts. Speaking of Trump significant, but to keep you from getting justice, they sided with this person because this person was shoving money down their throat. So they can be born October 9th, October 11th, November 12th, October 20th, November 10th, November 9th, November 19th. September 10th, September 11th, September 12th, December 11th, December 21st, December 9th, December 10th. But whoever this Scorpio is, this private eye, this security guard, they've ruined their career. Like, they will never... When this gets exposed, this person is done because of what they've done. There's a Leo or Virgo that's going to come either swallow their pride and come give you what they owe you, and it may just be the truth. But they might actually owe you money too, and this person wants to give it to you. Or they might just want to give you a gift because they've seen your struggle, they've seen your fight, They know what you've gone through, and they know you didn't deserve it. They might... Either way, it's justice, what this person's going to come in and do or say, but I feel like they're going to try and give you money or give you the truth without letting you know that they were involved, because they actually were. Or maybe they weren't involved, but they knew what was going on and they did nothing to help you. Someone's last name could be Night, or this is going to happen at nighttime. Gemini again. Yeah, somehow, some way, you got mixed in with a group of warlocks, a group of witches. You are like surrounded by slithering snakes, and you don't even know it. The Scorpio could be the HNIC. January 16th, January 11th could be significant. November 11th, November 16th. I'm sorry, November 1st, November 16th. But this group is a group of people who have the same gifts as you, but they chose to use their gifts for the dark side. I can't make it up. The devil. Yeah. The gifts were given to them by God. They allowed the devil to talk them into using it for evil. And they've all signed their souls, or they've all signed away their life to the devil. And you are still at this point to where you're either you haven't made your choice, you haven't given allegiance to one side or the other, or that's what you're in right now, is that period of your life where you are being tested to see if you're going to choose the light or the dark, and these people have done everything they can to get you to choose the dark side and come along with them, and you haven't done that, at least not yet, or maybe you've passed, maybe your test is over, and you have chosen the light side, or the light side has granted you initiation because you didn't fall to something, or either you've gotten the victory and you are a light worker, you are of the Most High, or you're right at the end of your testing season, and you got a choice that's coming up, and that choice will either make you, whatever the choices that you make, I think that's coming up will seal the deal whether or not you belong to God or belong to the devil. But I feel like you already belong to God, so I feel like there's nothing that the devil can do, but he's still trying for some reason. November 15th, January 5th, June 16th, June 12th, June 10th, June 9th. Or somebody's just going to be exposed for being a devil worshiper. The Scorpio, there's a Scorpio that's going to be exposed for being a devil worshiper. And exposed for trying to take away your free will. That's one of the biggest things this group did. They were trying to do spell work and take away your free will and your right to choose whether or not you wanted to be of the light or of the dark. And they were just trying to make you, take away your free will so that you would join them. And like I said, you probably don't even know any of this. Maybe intuitively, but you don't know any of it like on the 3D because it's all been kept from you because God was not going to allow your free will to be taken. And at the same time, though, by free will, God couldn't step in more than to a certain extent because free will couldn't be taken from either side, if that makes sense. Like, if God did too much, then he would sway your free will. And if he allowed the devil to do too much, then so your free will had to be all on you for certain things, certain traumas you went through, certain experiences you went through. There was only so much either side could do, because at the end of the day, you had to choose from your heart, from your own personal. You had to make the choice without influence from either side. And I really feel like whoever I'm talking to, you chose God, and now the devil's being exposed, and everyone who worked for him is going down. And I feel like there's a Scorpio that or a Cancer. There's a Scorpio or a Cancer that's fucking the HNIC. Or a rich man, possibly Taurus or an Aries. But whoever it is, this person has money. Or they had money. And possibly they had money because they took it from you. Or whatever. They did something. They stole something from you, whether that be your energy, your time, your essence, your intellectual property. But they stole something from you, and they built wealth off of it. And now they're being exposed for what they did, and they have to give it back to you, and they don't want to. Or maybe they don't have it to give it back, and that's why they want to take themselves out. Scorpio again. Yeah, this is either someone built an empire or built a huge amount of money off of your name, your ideas, your essence, your energy. They took something from you to build this empire that they have, and they don't want to give it back, and they have to, and they're gonna. I'm speaking truth. That's why my internet keeps going out. But so this person either they're gonna take themselves out because they don't want to have to pay back what they took from you, and they can't handle the fucking disgrace or the public embarrassment that's going to come with it, or someone else took them out and they had put you in their will to be the benefactor. Trying to make it look like you took them out. That's what they did in the past. And now it's all being exposed, and somebody's going down for the evil crimes that they've done, and you're being vindicated, and you're going to get the money that was taken from you. I can't make it up. That was at the bottom of the deck the entire time. Generational wealth. And there's Scorpio again. A Scorpio is crying because you're going to get this generational wealth. And they literally killed, stole, and destroyed you and this other person and their own life, thinking that they could do this and get away with it. And now they're being exposed for being the greedy, evil motherfucker that they are. Could also be a Taurus, or someone's mother was involved. Your own damn mom could have been involved. She was able to be bought and paid for by these people to try and help take you down. March 13th, March 10th, March 20th, March 12th, March 11th, March 14th. Give me some more on this mother. Whose mother is this? Judgment in reverse. Well, this mother definitely did not want to face judgment or be exposed, so she's done some shit that's going to make it 10 times worse. She was trying to make you carry these burdens that she now is carrying because she deserves to carry them. Some of you born October 10th. And she did it for a fucking page amount of money. These people only offered her fucking pennies. And she fucking did it. Betrayed their own child for fucking pennies. For a childish fucking bullshit offer. She possibly could have had sex with one of your ex-lovers too, if not more than one. Whatever it was whatever she did, it was very childish, very vindictive, very, very petty, and she did not get much out of it. Or this could just be a mother figure, but for somebody, it's your own damn mom. She could have been bewitched. I mean, have compassion, but I mean, because there definitely was someone here who was very, very skilled in the black arts. I mean, more than one person, I do believe, but I'm saying there was at least one person who might have been the devil himself, like incarnated in a human body. Death in the reverse, death in the upright. Somebody was trying their hardest to make sure that you and another person never spoke to each other again. And it's because there was a prophecy about the two of you that the dark side did not want to be fulfilled. And your mom that could have been her role in it. She could have been the one that was paid to lie and get the two of you to separate. I mean, because, like, how many people are going to think that someone's own mother is going to lie on them unless they know that that person's just a snake? January 3rd, March 4th. I have it twice, too, actually. January 3rd, March 4th, January 3rd, March 4th. Somebody chose to be a fake lover to you, to steal from you, to give to somebody else. Yeah, there was the King of Pentacles. So this King of Pentacles, this is somebody you've been with in the past. Either a Taurus, an Aries, or a Gemini that you've been sexually tied to, who stole from you to give to someone else. And they are either going to have to give this back to you, or this person is going to kill themselves so they don't have to deal with it, and you're going to wind up getting it back some other way. So you're probably going to find out your Judas was an ex of yours, especially if your ex is a Gemini or an Aries. Or if your mother is a masculine woman and she's a Taurus, Aries, Gemini, Scorpio, or Pisces, she was your Judas. We also have Leo, Virgo. Scorpio's here the strongest, though. There's Leo, and then Libra, Sagittarius, and Capricorn's here. But I can't. I mean, it's Scorpio everywhere. Scorpio, 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 Scorpio. Justice. Oh, no. Justice twice, death twice. You could have met this person in 2021. Someone's birthday could be March 21st, November 21st, December 21st, January 21st. Or that could have been the dates that something went down behind the scenes that you don't know about. V9. There's definitely someone who's already passed that you don't know about their passing. Their name could begin with a V. Or something about V9. I don't know. Because I know there's not an engine. You have V6, you have V8. I don't think there's a V9. So, But something about V and 9. 24 is significant, so this year is significant. Or someone's 24 years old. This love that you are destined to have, it was already supposed to come together, and somebody is just not. That could be another reason why somebody's going to pass, because they won't take their claws out of you or the person that you're supposed to be with. Wow. So, I don't know if this is going to be genuine or not, but you got an apology coming in from someone who broke your heart and who lied on you, who caused illusions, so that they could take a new beginning from you and keep you from getting what you were rightfully owed. Someone knew that either somebody intercepted your mail, they intercepted a phone call, or through this black magic, dark arts shit, somebody was a dark seer, and they knew what was coming towards you and what you were destined to have, and they knew how to, they worked out a plan with the other people to, cut you off every step of the way. They knew exactly how to, or they thought they did anyways. They didn't do nothing but fuck themselves, but somebody, I think, either somebody was an undercover cop who some dumbass hired on the dark web to take you out, and this person was paid to come in and date you or be your friend or whatever and make it all look good, but just so they can get close enough in order to take you out. Well, I think this person actually really did fall in love with you, and that's why they didn't. That's why they weren't able to do it. And now, either they've been blackmailing whoever, or that whoever hired them has been blackmailing them. But somebody's been getting blackmailed. But somebody, through their lies and their deception, they went to the police. They probably could have sued you or tried to sue you. And they took the evidence to the police themselves that's getting them caught up. But if they hadn't tried to sue you, if they hadn't tried to be malicious and vindictive, they probably wouldn't have gotten caught. They are the reason they're getting caught. Because of the shit that they tried to do to you. It all backfired. Or you stood in your power, you stood in your strength, and you told your truth on a public platform, or publicly you spoke out about what these people were doing to you. And maybe for a long time you were not noticed, you were looked at as you were crazy. But now something has come out, or somebody has put two dots together that now your story is the only story that makes sense to be true. Or somebody got drunk or high and admitted some shit, and it's on camera or it's recorded. But somehow, some way, your story now is the only story that makes sense to being true. Someone knows that you've been telling the truth the entire time, and that this person or this group of people have been lying their asses off, and they've been working together for whatever reason, and it's this inheritance. Whether it's a physical, like someone left you money, and I kind of feel like that's what it is. But it could also be this relationship. Somebody doesn't want you to be happy in love. Or it could be both. But whatever it is, you're getting both of them. And this person who did this to you is either going to pass away of their own doing, or they're going to be behind bars for 20 to life, and they're going to have to watch you be happy while they spend the rest of their life in prison because of what they did to you. I just heard Vera. Someone's name Vera. Or someone could have worked at Vera Mays. Thomas R. Thompson. Virgil. Tammy. Why did you do it? He was my dad. Why did you do it? He was my dad. Because he was evil. Alright, I'm out of here, guys.